So let's talk about the creation engine first. There are pros, believe it or not. It was actually from the ground up built for Bethesda style RPGs. Very open world, very sandbox like, even though the RPGs themselves don't really have any choice and consequence to note. You can still basically be whoever you want in this game and do whatever you want, go wherever you want and explore, and the engine truly supports that because it was built for that at its core. Another massive thing about the creation engine is modding. So Skyrim, let's just look at that for example. I still have a channel about modding Skyrim, and a lot of people are still looking to download mods and make mods for this game. If you go on the Nexus for Skyrim, every single day you will find hundreds of new mods that come out. Another good thing, and I guess this goes for Unreal too, is that Obsidian and Josh Sawyer specifically already has experience with Creation Engine, and actually he went on record to say that this engine is really easy to work with and add content to basically anything. And
this engine is incredibly easy to make content for. Without Gek and without the pipeline of this engine, we never would have finished this game in 18 months.
And another thing would be that since they already confirmed that Fallout 5 will be running on Creation Engine 3, it would probably be a lot easier for them to create assets within the Creation Engine directly for this game that they could easily port and, I don't know, copy, paste, whatever they're going to do when Fallout 5 eventually comes out. It is going to be that kind of like connecting web between Fallout games. And another very important thing, which we as gamers don't really think about, but Xbox definitely thinks about, are margins. When you're using outsourced technology such as Unreal, which is developed by Epic, you would have to pay royalty fees. I believe they're called royalty fees, but anyway, you have to pay fees on every unit sold, I think. I don't really know how they calculate these things, but basically Xbox would have to pay Epic for them to be allowed to use Unreal Engine. However, Creation Engine is owned by Bethesda, and Bethesda is owned in turn by Xbox, which means that Creation Engine is an Xbox tool, and they wouldn't have to pay anybody for that. Especially when it comes to Fallout, which is one of Microsoft's most valuable IPs, they probably would want to have it as in-house as possible to be able to scale from there.